today we are playing Super Meat Boy. Now, for a very long time, I have never had commentary in any of my videos, and I apologize on my behalf because of that. There was a lot of things going on to where I almost couldn't do that, and now that things have passed and have happened, and now I'm going to be able to do those things from here on out. I will be more having I guess more of a schedule, if that makes sense, on things like that. So I will have random days off. I'm not so for sure. Today I got very lucky with it. If I remember right, my next day off is Sunday. But that does not mean I'm going to wait until Sunday to even broadcast it. So I'm going to try and make a schedule or something towards that so I can start doing that and so you guys can actually follow something like that. I will actually have major updates coming to this. I've been actually live streaming more on Twitch than on YouTube here recently because I thought maybe I would have, sadly, I guess more of an audience or something like that, but that actually isn't much of the case. So I'm going to start returning back to YouTube and hopefully start growing more of an audience on this side instead. I just hit 440 subscribers, and I just realized that my BeamNG Drive video almost has 200,000 views onto it, so I really thank all of you guys for supporting that video, especially at the time when I made it, because I had no damn idea what I was doing on any of that stuff. I kind of somewhat know a little bit more about it now, so if you guys still have any questions about that, just please comment and just let me know, and hopefully the community can help you guys out more than I can. I've been noticing a lot of people have been still doing that, and it's like a goddamn random thing. This is probably going to be very cringy at first, and it's going to take me a minute to get used to, but you know what, who gives a fuck? There's at least something that we can do for that, right? Alright, so our main goal in this is to hopefully do no death runs, and on some of these levels I would like to beat my time on them, and I've noticed on some of these levels, of this one specifically, I cannot fucking do. Especially at 0.89 of a millisecond, I just think that's absurd. So we'll try and go through this as fast as we can. And as soon as I say that, I'm starting to screw up. One of the no death runs that I would really try to do, or I guess would like to try to do, is the Rapture Dark World, or I can't remember what that one is called. I think the Maggot Boy is the Light World variant. Zombie Boy? I think it's Zombie Boy is for the Dark World variant, and I think I'm going to go ahead and try and do that too. But I don't think it's probably going to happen. A couple of days ago when I was live streaming on Twitch about it, I managed to get through 19 level 20 levels on my first try, and I died on one of the last levels on level 20. So I was just a little bit upset as spaghetti on that. Upset and yelling at me. Okay, this isn't like this much of a bad run so far. I think we're going to be able to do this one then. Or at least I would hope we should be able to do with 4 out of them all. Interesting to me is a lot of people sometimes say, especially towards more of the later worlds, that the Dark World variants are actually easier than the Light World variants. Some of them for the Dark Rapture, I actually would agree on that. There are a couple of levels in the Dark Rapture that I find easier than the Light World variants. But it's been so long since I've even tried to do the Light World, I don't even know if I'm going to remember it. I've been so focused on doing the Dark World more than anything. Alright, well that was a lot quicker than I thought it was going to, so we're going to go ahead and just do that one more time then. I want to make this at least a little bit of a longer live stream, then I don't want to make it like 10 minutes. I don't even think it took me like 3 minutes to even do that. I don't even know how long this is going on for. But yes, if you haven't clicked off yet, we will be having major updates actually to this channel from here on out. I think if I remember right, when I was looking on my YouTube channel, the last channel update that I ever announced was back in 2016, and that was 6 years ago, so that's ridiculous. So we will no longer have that on here, because I don't want to make people think it's dormant or anything like that. I want to add commentary more than anything, I think, to these videos, as a lot of people have actually sadly requested it. Even in the BMG Drive video too, I had to do something like that, and I noticed that Forza is like that. I've noticed my most popular videos are stuff that I've had commentary on, so again, I'm sorry that I'm slacking on that. So I guess you can hear more of my cringy voice later on. And of course, like I said even earlier, with overtime and whatnot, you'll just get more used to it, and that's okay. I don't remember the last time I beat a live stream with commentary, to be honest with you. But I want to start doing more trophy guides. I want to start. We did it. See what I'm talking about? I would like to do more Lady James. I would like to start doing more like Call of Duty, Fortnite. I just said again, like the trophy guides. I am still trying to do trophy hunting and whatnot, so I thought maybe that could help out as well, especially doing it live. Especially if I can manage to do a death run live. That's always been a dream of mine. Actually, no, I think I take that back. I think I actually did do a no death run live, and I think if I remember right, I think it was Demon Boy. It was either Demon Boy or Brimstone Boy. It was one of the Hell Worlds. I'm pretty sure I was doing that live, and I actually did it, and I, of course, quit it for a guide. But I feel like on something more towards this, I feel like I probably should be talking a little bit more, especially since you get to beat boop your way through these levels. One thing that I love absolutely most about this game is how everything changes within the Dark World, including the music. There we go, alright. This one's fine, got a beat, boop, schmeep, loop, and then you just gotta boop, 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 smoop, done. That's all you gotta do. This one, you just gotta beat, smooth, and you just gotta, you know, and then you just gotta little, there you go. Two roads, honestly, on this one, you can do both ways. I'm not going to for the sake of the video, or for the no death run, but I can show the other side of it. When I first was doing the world, I actually would originally do that way, and then I thought the other way was impossible. And then I just went a whole entire day practicing the other way. I just became so used to it. Especially the level 12 variant in this game. I mean, in this world. Excuse me, I'm screwing up a lot, guys. But the level after this one, though, I've actually done the shortcut so much that I cannot remember actually how to beat this level originally. I've done this shortcut in this level so much, like I just said, that I have no idea actually how to do this level. So if you just take the kid and etch it just a little on the side, and if you jump and kind of hold left stick over a little bit, you should be able to completely slide through. With this hitbox, there's something that just doesn't register. I feel like if you would try to do that with any other character, their hitbox is going to register and you're just going to die trying. Just another little fun endurance level. This level used to give me so much pain when I originally was starting to do this, until I figured out the pattern on the very first saws. Oh, and also I just realized that this thing doesn't actually touch you at the very bottom some way, somehow. But on that last level, the saw will be coming down immediately. You're going to want to wait until it goes up, and you're going to want to wait until it sadly comes back down on its second run, and then you're going to want to try and slide up the wall and run up to it. I know that kind of sounds bad, but it's the only way that I have found that I can actually get around that saw. just another little endurance. When they shoot off, you're just going to want to try and slide down. This last part can be a little tricky because you're going to want to try to see if I can. A lot of times you're probably going to want to try and go like this, which very understandable. The one thing that I would try to recommend to do, I'm not going to try to go too bad because I don't want to die. One thing that I try to do is when I make it up to here, I'll try to slide up this corner wall like this and then jump up like that into it. You can kind of get it a little faster if you're going more for speedrunning. Oh my sweet Jesus. Okay, anyways. This one definitely has a pattern to it. Oh shit, well I just fucked that up trying to show it. Again, before we die, we're going to go and try and re-show this again. There is a pattern that I've noticed on this level, that if you slide up this wall and jump over it when it's doing that, if you jump up a couple of times and avoid this wall, you can completely bypass that whole entire part. If you were trying to do it originally, let me see if I can even try here. Oh god. Okay, never mind. Never mind. I've just been so used to doing that way that I thought that maybe there would be no other way. Okay, I guess I just lied to myself and I didn't mean to lie to you guys. I think I did that level too fast. I don't know if I can actually describe this one. Sometimes if you actually do that part really fast with the double swing and saws, you can actually run through both of them, but I haven't been able to do it. I have seen some speedrunners just be able to floop with our way through these levels, and I just cannot do that anymore. This level used to give me so many nightmares when I first was doing this. Oh my lord. But this last part, I actually think is easier in the Dark World than in the Light World variant, only in the fact because you don't actually have to wait for the blocks to break. And we're going to redo this run considering that I died actually earlier. Trying to show the routine on the clock, it just didn't work out too well, I guess. Just wasn't enough time, I guess. This level is very similar to kind of beating it in the Light World variant, so I'll go back to the Light World to show you. In Hello World, there's a lot of different ways that you can go ahead and try to do this. Most of the time, people are going to try and just do something like that, if even that. Here, let me try again. Or sometimes, you know, they'll slide up like this, or kind of run, jump, you know, something like that. If the speedrunning way is to slide up the wall just like this and just completely do that, that's almost kind of what you have to do to almost beat the Dark World variant. Because we'll try to run through it without doing that. If that's okay, it's possible. So I mean, you can still try to run like this and still jump over just like that. But if you wanted to still try the speedrunning strat, if this even kind of includes like that, you can do this. Oh, there we go. Do the same thing. And that is how I was able to get those times that are literally less than a millisecond. And this one was only a second, but I think my fastest time was 95 milliseconds. I can never beat that again. I can try, but that's probably going to happen a lot of the time, and that's not what we're trying to do here. So we're just going to skip that, and we're just going to run through this whole entire chapter. Actually, I really thought I was going to die there again, to be honest with you. Now, there's also two different ways to do this level as well. One of them includes by sliding up. Oh, wait, never mind, not sliding. Sorry, just had to see what that was. I got a firework coupon. It's the 5th of July, guys. Why did I just get a firework coupon? Anyways, here, let me back out of this. Okay, usually when I originally started it, you're going to want to go ahead and just go like that. Now, let me see if I can just kind of like... Oh, God, no. An easier way, if you practice it over again, is to kind of just slightly slide up until about here, and then push yourself off without doing that second jump that I just did. But if you push yourself off, you should be able to land up there and just slide into it. It makes it a little quicker. This part, I would just recommend trying to just slide up and just jumping all the way over. You can try to jump from saw to saw to saw, but I just don't recommend it. describe that level. Oh no. Sorry. Inner demon's coming out of me. Just on this one, you just want to constantly slide up the walls. So let me try and show here. You want to jump up till about there, fling over here, slide up till about where your head is meeting like that pipe breakage, fly back over up, hit to where this pipe up here and this rock is, if you can see that, and then when you're there, jump over. That's all you have to do. Now it will take a lot of time to try and do this. I have died like 27,000 times in this game, so I mean, or somewhere around in there. Now there's two different routes in this one, as the name dictates, two roads. There is a route up here, as there is also a route down on the bottom. I'll do the bottom route first over the top. So this one you just don't want to slide jump all the way over, jump over the saw, jump up this, just like that. You know, I described that other part. And you constantly have to be holding right trigger while you're doing this. Otherwise you're just going to not either make it, or you're going to consistently keep dying over and over again. On the other route, you're going to want to just climb all the way up here. Now, if you can see where that squirrel was standing before he suicided himself, you'll want to stand in that spot and just completely just jump over. I will try to do that a couple of times here to try and show. So again, you're just going to want to jump up. You see where he's standing? Okay, I guess we're not completely where he's at, but if you hold, you have to hold R2 and jump at the same time. Son of a bitch. Tape number 2. Any freaking ways. Yeah, squirrel, right? R2, jump. Son of a. Just ignore that. We'll just ignore it. We all get what we were trying to do on that. Alright, Super Meat Boy's Big Red. And as we crack jumped off of that, we don't want to do that. You're going to want to slide up, jump over, kind of etch your joystick over and like break it. You hear how I'm doing that? You want to like break it when you're doing that part, I'm telling you. This is why my controller hates me, I think. When I play other games, it just doesn't work. It just doesn't work at all. Like Fortnite or Call of Duty or anything like that, oh my god, my camera just sucks. But, you know, it's because I'm constantly trying to... I cannot stress enough to use the kid for this level. You can completely do it while playing Meat Boy. It's possible, but I just don't recommend it. If you want to try and get the kid, I would love to try to show a guide on how to obtain the kid, but honest to God, I don't think I can redo his Warp Zone again. It took a lot out of me. This level, like I said earlier, I have only beaten with the shortcut so much that I no longer remember how to beat it going this way. It seems pretty simple. It seems like you just want to jump and then just, you know, kind of... This is why we like the kid so much. Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay. Anyways, you know, kind of just like, you know, kind of something like that is what I'm assuming. That's not what we're here for. On this one, you're going to want to have the shortcut, and that's going to be going through these two saws completely. I know it sounds pretty stupid, but if you do it a certain way, if you kind of etch yourself towards the end of this, kind of just jump through, and if you hold, like, kind of like corner through the saw with your joystick, you should be able to completely slide through that. If that makes sense. You're going to want to switch back to Meat Boy for almost the rest of this world. Now this is another endurance level that we are on. You just want to constantly hold R2 the whole entire time and just aim your jumps. I cannot stress enough on how precise you have to be sometimes in this game. When I first did this level, I was like, holy shit. Because when I started seeing all these saws and how they're moving, you know, I'm looking at everything, and that's not what you want to do. This very first saw that's on the corner of this wall, just completely focus on that. And when you're noticing that it's going up and down like that, this is going to sound stupid, but when it goes up and comes back down, you're going to want to jump back over. Same thing. That's okay. We'll wave that away. The same thing. I mean, I guess you can kind of do it both ways. And then just want to completely try to jump over and miss these saws just like that.
there is a safe spot right here. The saw will not reach you on Meat Boy if you stand right here. If you're too afraid to make this jump, I completely understand. You're just going to want to jump into the hole, slide up through, and that's like that. If we were trying to do a no-death run, what I would recommend is sprinting into the corner. Timing when you know is the best time for you to go. Meander your way. You do not have to do what I do right there. You don't have to jump immediately into the hole like that. That took a lot of time to try to do. You can completely land on those moving saws, jump over them a couple times if you have to. The same thing for the second one. Run down, kind of jump into the hole, meander your way, and there you go. This level, again, when I first seen it, I said, holy shit. Because especially since the Light World variant only has one saw on each instead of the two moving saws, and it does not have a shooting saw underneath. Wait, actually, I think I take that back. I think it does have a shooting saw, but that's okay. So you're going to want to jump into the middle. Preferably not when it was doing what it's doing here. This is probably try to suicide almost at that point. Especially since I'm a couple of seconds off. Alright, let's try to redo that. So, we're going to just go through as if I wasn't trying to describe anything, and this is what it's kind of like. You're just going to want to jump immediately, jump over the saw, slide up the wall, hit that platform, jump over this, slide up this, run into the corner, jump up, jump over the saws, hit your head a couple of times, that's okay. Don't freak out right there. Come to this first part, jump up, and just sprint to her. You should be able to make it to Banish Roll every time on that. Again, in this level, it's a very easier one. You just don't want to slide up these walls just like that. This part, you're going to want to wait until the saws. I would just recommend to not wait for the second one to shoot and just go down the whole entire time. This last part, jump up into the wall. Now, a lot of people are going to try and go like this. I don't recommend. Well, I'm trying to say I don't blame them on something like that. I didn't mean to say I don't recommend it. I actually highly recommend it. It's an easy thing to do. Another thing that I would try to do, especially if you get more comfortable with it, is do double slide wall. So you just go like that. It makes it just a little bit quicker, like I said, if you're going for those times and trying to do leaderboards. Like I said, with this level, you want to just jump over the saw, and you should be able to completely bypass that whole entire second part, because that part is a pain in the ass, especially when all of those saws are kind of all on top of each other. This level might seem very intimidating just because of what it supposedly is. You're just going to want to wait for the saws to go around, jump over that, and smack into the saw. This one is an endurance level. You're going to want to just do it immediately as soon as you jump in. So as soon as you come into it, you're going to want to jump over, at yourself over the saw, and completely do it again. So again, jump, hit the wall, jump again, while you're sliding on the wall, I guess. And I'll show it one more time just in case again. You're going to want to jump. That's okay. That's completely okay. And we will just back out and do this again. You're going to want to jump, slide over the wall. Or not, you know, it's not working for me right now. I tried to show it more than twice, and now it just completely fails on me. Just jump, slide over, slide up on the wall, and jump. That's all it is. And I just recommend to do it as soon as you jump into the level. It makes it a whole lot easier. This one is pretty easy. It's the exact same level as 19, except with the moving saw on your ass that does not move fast. This part is a little easier to me, especially since it doesn't have 3 of the shooting blades, it only has 1 of them. Like I said, this level is pretty intimidating, especially since it's kind of like the last level for the first Dark World, and it's giving you a taste of what's to come. So we'll just kind of wait for that to go back down. We'll shoot again. Shoot again, and eventually you'll be able to start learning the password. Oh my god, the code or rhythm or the freaking pattern, whatever you call it, and you'll be able to just jump through like anything. Alright, that's enough of the forest. My personal favorite world has to be the Salt Factory. And in my opinion, this is the make it or break it world for probably most players. especially the light world, and oh my god, the dark world. Oh my good god. Anyways, we'll save that for later. I really enjoy the music actually in this world too. Hold on, try something real fast. I heavily enjoy the music in this world too, like I was just mentioning earlier. Alright, so this world... Hold on a second. Sorry if anybody comes in here, I'm typing real fast on my phone. I apologize sincerely if you jump into this and I'm not talking. Okay. Sorry about that. Okay, perfect. Now we're going to start continuing on to the Salt Factory. On these first couple of levels, I would heavily recommend just go ahead and use Meat Boy. This sounds very stupid, but use the music sometimes too. It actually can really help. It kind of helps me a little bit. I don't know why or how. Oh, yep, as soon as I'm saying that, yeah, definitely helping me out, right? Yeah, completely helping me out. There we go, there we go. Nice, man. That's pretty smooth now. Actually, and this was kind of a little bit of a more smaller broadcast and more of a test run. If you've actually managed to watch this far, I'm completely sorry that this is going to end after this chapter. So if you liked the video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more. And also I have my donations now set up. Any donation helps out a lot and can help me create more videos like this to you. I am currently running off of a 9-year-old controller and a completely broken headset that was mainly used for the PS3 and 360. So anything and everything can help. And also, I would like to say that I am going to start live streaming Fortnite more, and that I will be doing the actual what are they called? They have a set of challenges out right now for them. I think they're called the Island Hopper, and it's doing all creative mode based games. So we will be trying to do something towards like that too. Actually, I think, you know what, I think we're going to go ahead and call that that. I hate to end this on a short and brief note. Like I said, this was kind of more of like a test broadcast just to see on what was all going to be coming, and I was just wanting to show you guys on how it is, and I just want to start doing guides and things like that. Not every broadcast am I going to end like this. I don't want to end it kind of like this. But the thing that I would really like for PlayStation to do, if they ever do it, is please to not have the broadcast completely I should be able to go to my dashboard and pick another game of my choosing to continue my broadcast from there. I think it's kind of stupid that I have to end and go to another one. But nonetheless, I love you guys. Thank you for all of the support that you're giving me. It is really amazing. I did not think my YouTube will still even be here at this point in time, considering how long it's already been. I didn't think I'd have that many subscribers, nor the amount of total views that I have. So again, thank you guys very much. You guys are the reason why that I am doing this, and I'm going to try to push harder to get more of an audience. So this is how it's going to start. This is where it's going to be. I know that sounds cringy, but y'all got to start sometime, right? So if you watch this whole entire video or have seen it all, again, I really appreciate it. Don't forget to smack that subscribe button, comment what you're feeling, if you like the video, if you want anything to change, and like it for more content. As always, the Couch Hunt 2024 coming to you.